All right, guys, good morning. Please excuse the noise. I've got the air conditioner on and it's pretty loud, but I haven't finished the insulation on this ceiling. So during the day, it gets pretty damn hot. So I really can't turn this off. And I need to finish this. But anyway, what are we working on today? Let me show you. So y'all may remember these from another video. I found two cash registers at Goodwill for $4.99 a piece, and I listed them, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago, and somebody made an offer on one for $150, and then the next day they made an offer on the other one for $150. So I got to ship both of these Sharp cash registers out today, and I'm getting this as flat down as I can. So I'm going to pack these up. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to double box them and use some foam peanuts in between the boxes, and that all to give it a nice ride. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to use two boxes for this. I'm going to use, this is from Home Depot, 16 by 16 by 15. Cash register is going to go in that, and then that's going to go into this box here with peanuts in between. Alright, so cash register's in here. Pretty tight fit. I've got paper packed really tight so it's not going to shift around. Actually very tight fit down on the bottom, but that's going to be okay. It's going to get double boxed. Okay, I'm going to pour some peanuts into the bottom. Not a ton, just enough to make a nice little cushiony base. Might have gone a little heavy there. Alright, that's the bottom of that 18 by 18 by 24 box. Okay, the cash register's in there. Ideally, I would rather have a little more space on each side, but I'm just going to make sure I get peanuts down each side of this to provide the cushion. I wish I had like another inch on each side. That would be ideal, but this is going to be fine. Okay, so I've poured some peanuts down on top, and now I'm just going to work each side and make sure we have plenty of peanuts falling down the side, each side of that interior box. Provide that nice foam cushion layer that's going to give us some nice margin if they're rough with the box. So you can see it's all falling down these cracks. So that's going to be a nice little layer. And I'll probably cut this box down a little bit. It's probably going to be a little too tall. Okay, now I've got peanuts all down all four sides, and I've got a layer on top. I'm going to throw it up on the bench and resize the box a little bit. Not by much, just by that much. Let's see how much this thing weighs and how big it is. All right, it's actually pretty big. It's 1920, which, yeah, that's good size, but it's not that heavy for the size. It's oh man, 28. I'll just call it 29. It ain't gonna matter. 29 pounds, 19, 20. Let's see what the shipping's gonna cost. Okay, so my customer paid $150 plus $26.48, and this was what I estimated it would be whenever I made the listing for FedEx. I said 18, 18, 18. It's actually 19, 19, 20, but I'm a few pounds shy on this. So let's see what it does. I must have put in like $5 handling on this. I can't remember. But anyway, let's see what happens to this total when I change these boxes to 19, 19, 20. And I make this 29 pounds. That's what I said it was. And recalculate. And it went up a little bit, that's fine. Still under what the buyer paid. And you know, I might have $4 or $5 into it, so it's cool. It's good. It's pretty damn close. Alrighty, so I got one more to ship, one more to pack like that. What was that? I don't know. Oh, it wasn't even 20 minutes to pack that thing. Not too bad. Not too bad. You may be asking why I'm using this silly tape. I mean, this tape is so crazy looking. It's kind of colorful, kind of neat, but it looks like I'm shipping a box full of clowns or something with all those colors. I actually ran out of tape the other day, and I had like I think a roll and a half of this stuff, so I was kind of forced to use it the past couple days. Didn't realize this order of tape was sitting on the porch just now. It got delivered last night, so I've got a new case of tape that'll last me a long time. I think this is 36 rolls. And I didn't find the tape I used last time. This is Seal Plus. Never heard of it. Let me see how much I paid for it. All right, this stuff that's in that carton right there, Seal Plus. Each roll is 110 yards, 36 rolls. Look at this. They've sold 27,374 on this listing so far. It's pretty cheap. It's $33.99, free ship. Way cheaper than going to the store. It's I'm sure it's not as good as like the 3M tapes or whatever, but typically I don't need it to be that strong anyway. And when I do, I just use more of it. So looks like a pretty good deal. I'll let y'all know how I like this. Brand. All right, so I'm out here dropping my packages off at Walgreens, and I saw the FedEx truck over here, but that's an express truck, so that's not mine. All right, somebody mentioned a Range Rover Evoque the other day in my video, and what do you know? I'm behind one again. So I'm behind one at a yard sale the other day, and then I'm behind one leaving the post office. It must be a reseller. It's probably the same one. I'll have to go back and look at the video, but I bet it's the same exact Range Rover. I'm gonna have to find out what they sell, because they must be doing pretty well to have that Range Rover. Okay, y'all probably remember last week, if you saw the video I did on the Pioneer 8-track player. Well, I listed that and it sold really quick for $200 plus shipping. So whenever I bought that, I also bought this. This is part of the lot. So I got each component for about $5 a piece. This Pioneer, man, it is so clean. It is so nice. You can't really, I have the lights on in here, so you can't tell, but the lights all work on the across the tuner display here. All the lights are working. The needles on the meters, they deflect correctly and everything. Everything's good. Like, the only thing that I would say, and I'm hoping that y'all can hear this, let me get in a little closer. The only thing I really need to do, listen to this volume knob. It's got some noise in it, right? So I'm gonna open the case up, and I'm gonna clean up all the potentiometers and switches and stuff in here with some of my magic spray. Let me grab it. Some of this stuff, this Deoxit D5. If I hit these potentiometers and stuff with that, then I'll come back and we'll look at this same thing again, and we'll see if it's still staticky. But yeah, this thing works really good. I've got testing it out with some Eazy-E here.
Hit the juice on my ride. I got front and back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Open new shit by NWA. It was gangster.
So yeah, I mean it works good. Everything sounds great, and yeah, that's what I like to do. Is I have a cable that goes from like headphone jack to typical RCA inputs, and you can test across all the inputs there using that cable, and just using like an iPad or iPhone or whatever makes it a lot easier. And I like to use these little cheapo KLH speakers. They're small, they sound decent, and they can handle a pretty good bit of power, so they're really good for just using for testing. They don't sound that great though. So yeah, let me open this case up. I'll hose down all the potentiometers, work them a little bit, and we'll see if that static is still there in a minute. Okay, I've got the cover off, and if we look, man, this thing is pretty clean. It looks like it's been, I don't know, it almost looks like it's been in a freaking time capsule. So clean. Not in dust or anything in here. Look how easy these bulbs are to change. They all work. But man, that's cool. But anyway, this is the back side right there. Kind of hard to get in there. But you see right there, right below my finger, that's the back side of that volume pot. We'll be hitting that, and then there's some more switches and stuff like that along here that we're going to be hitting. So I think it might be a little difficult for me to actually film this, but see there's like little holes and stuff in the pot. You just kind of hit it real quick, and like this little switch over here, I'll do the same thing. Can't see it at all. Just kind of blast a little bit of stuff in there, and then you come around to the front. You can just work the knob for a while and let that deoxidizer cleaner stuff get over all the portions of that potentiometer. Can't see anything from this view, but you just work it. And do the same thing here. This is the balance knob that I also sprayed, and I'm going to spray every one of these little potentiometers and switches like that, and then work them around, and I'll let it dry out for about 20 minutes and pop the cover back on, and we'll see if we still have static. Okay, so I've got it all closed up. I cleaned all the knobs and switches and stuff. Man, this thing's about ready to list. So I've got a baseball game playing right here. Turn the volume back up.
Eagle hit for Connor Davis. With 2 outs in the inning, runners at second and third. Julian's over at third, Estes at second base.
So that works fine. And I'll mute that out, and then let's listen to this knob. I'm gonna do the volume knob back and forth. Let's see what we can hear. We hear nothing. There's no static, no scratchiness or anything like that. So that cleanup really worked well. And I'll be able to advertise this as being cleaned. It'll be up to me if I say professionally or not. Also, I hooked up a FM antenna to check that out. And that works fine. So yeah, let me take some pictures. I'll shoot a quick demo vid for my video channel to put the link to in the listing, and then we'll go ahead and get this sucker listed, man. See if I can make some money. Okay, so I've got my stereo all ready to go, and I'm looking at a few comps here. Pioneer SX80 stereo receiver with the original box. This would be cream of the crop here. Brand new Darlington Power Packs. Huh. Interesting. And look at this listing. This is really nice. They got $199 plus shipping. Look how good their pictures look. And they said they got brand new light bulbs for the tuner. Man, they're really bright and have a really nice glow, and their photos are awesome. So that's a fantastic looking listing there. This one got $189.99 plus shipping. This one got $179. This one got $180. Let's see. Let me look at this $179. I want to see what they look like. See what kind of condition it's in. I think that wood case is in a little rougher condition. I don't know about the front of the unit. Let's see. Pictures are a little dark. I would say the rest of it's in similar shape. Let me see what the back looks like. Oh, they have manuals and schematics and stuff. But look, their case is kind of banged up though. So, is that the same one? FM de-emphasis. I don't remember seeing that switch. I guess it's back there. But anyway, I think I want to be at $189.99 with mine. Let me get this listing done. All right, here's the listing I've made up. Reviewing it real quick. Pioneer SX680 vintage stereo receiver. See demo video and description. And then I describe how I cleaned it and everything. Here's the photos, and then I also inserted a video into the description. And I'm going for $189.99, no offers, and doing FedEx ground. And I estimated 24 by 16 by 12 would be a good box size. The unit itself weighs like close to 18 pounds, so I'm allowing 25. Dimensional weight's going to get that anyway. So that's it. I'm going to list it. And here is the demo video right here. So there we go. We are listed. That's going to be it for today, guys. Join John, the Cincinnati Picker, and I tomorrow for This Week in Reselling. It's going to be on this channel right here. Should be about 2 o'clock Central or so. Just make sure you're subscribed and have the little bell thing rung, and you'll get the notification when it happens, or watch the replay. So thanks for watching today, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.